Did you know that Japan hides secrets that seem straight out of fairy tales? Places so incredible you'll think, how does this exist? And why have I never heard of it? Today, I'm going to take you to a side of Japan that very few people know about. Forget Tokyo and Kyoto, because what I'm about to show you will leave you absolutely amazed. Imagine this. You're walking along a trail in a magical forest, surrounded by gigantic trees that seem to hold up the sky. That's exactly what it's like in Yakushima, a mystical island that inspired Princess Mononoke, one of Studio Ghibli's most iconic films. Time seems to stand still there. Some of the trees are over 2,000 years old, and the silence is so deep you can almost hear the whispers of nature. It's not an exaggeration, it's real. Now, picture a landscape that looks like a hand-painted masterpiece. In northern Japan, on the island of Hokkaido, there's a place called the Shiratoko Peninsula. Few people know about it, but it's a wild paradise. Bears, eagles, hidden waterfalls, and in winter, a magical spectacle. Floating ice drifts cover the sea, creating a scene straight out of a fantasy movie. It's so surreal, you can hardly believe you're on the same planet. And speaking of otherworldly places, have you heard of Shirakawa-go? It's a village nestled in the mountains with houses so unique they look like dollhouses. The roofs are enormous, built to withstand tons of snow in the winter. Being there feels like stepping into an anime. And the best part? In winter, when everything is covered in snow, they light up lanterns that give the village a magical glow. It's like stepping into Narnia, but it's real. And the food? Oh, my friend, Japan is a feast literally. Around every hidden corner, there's a culinary surprise waiting for you. In Takayama, for instance, the highlight is hitagyu, a type of beef so tender it melts in your mouth. In the markets of Hokkaido, giant crabs are the star attraction. And if you have a sweet tooth, you must try wagashi, traditional Japanese sweets that look like works of art. Every bite is an explosion of flavors. And you thought you'd seen it all? Hold on, because Japan has even more secrets that will completely captivate you. Let's talk about Tottori. Ever heard of it? Probably not, but you should have. It's where Japan's only sand dunes are located. That's right, sand dunes in Japan. Sounds crazy, right? But they stretch for miles and look like a piece of desert in a country full of mountains and forests. And the best part? You can ride camels there. It's like Japan takes you straight from Ghibli to Aladdin. But wait, I've got another surprise for you. Gunkanjima, or Battleship Island. This place is so surreal it's been used as a filming location, including for one of the James Bond movies. Imagine an entire abandoned island, with crumbling buildings swallowed by time. It's a place that blends mystery and history. For decades, the island was a bustling coal mine. Now it's a post-apocalyptic setting you have to see to believe. And how about a trip back in time? Kanazawa is a destination that feels like it's been frozen in the Edo period. You can stroll through an entire geisha district called Higashichaya, where traditional tea houses are still standing, preserving centuries of history. It's almost like walking into a period film, and while you're there, try gold leaf ice cream. Yes, you can literally eat gold in Kanazawa. Who would have thought Japan could combine luxury and tradition like this? Now let's head to a place that looks like it was pulled straight out of a surrealist painting. Lake Mashu, also in Hokkaido. They say it's the clearest lake in the world, and when you see the crystal clear water reflecting the surrounding mountains, there's no doubt. It's so perfect, it looks like it was painted by hand. And if you're lucky, you might even catch the legendary Mashu mist, which cloaks the lake in a mystical veil. And of course, you can't talk about Japan without mentioning hot springs. But forget the famous, crowded onsens. In Kusatsu, you'll find hot springs so rich in minerals that locals say they can even heal a broken heart. There's a traditional ritual called yumomi, where they stir the water with giant wooden paddles to cool it down before bathing. It's an experience that combines tradition and relaxation. And if you love the ocean, how about visiting Aogashima Island? This place is so remote it feels like a secret within a secret. Aogashima is a volcanic island where people live inside a crater. That's right, you can walk along the rim of the volcano and then relax in a natural hot spring in the middle of nowhere. It's the definition of an exclusive destination. Oh, and there's more. Have you heard of the Aiya Valley in Shikoku? It's the perfect spot for adventurers and history lovers. It's famous for its vine bridges, which samurai once used to escape their enemies. Crossing these swaying bridges over crystal clear rivers is an experience that mixes adrenaline and history. So, tell me, what's more incredible? The historic temples and neon lights of Tokyo, or these hidden gems that Japan keeps so well hidden? These places prove that Japan has so much more to offer than the typical tourist spots. It's like opening a treasure chest. The more you explore, the more you discover. So, what are you waiting for? Put these destinations on your list and get ready to experience a Japan you never imagined existed.